Last night, I was getting ready for bed after a long and hard day. I went into the toilet room and washed my face. I took a small mirror to look at my face, but I saw a ghost with a scary, distorted face. My hands shook and fear gripped my heart. I turned around to see him in person, but as soon as I turned around, the ghost disappeared. I was overcome with horror. I couldn't believe I saw a ghost. At first, I thought I was imagining things, but suddenly, I heard a loud, creepy sound and ran out of the toilet room. The small mirror fell to the floor. I looked at him from the room, but suddenly, the ghost of a vile man began to crawl out of him. He made disgusting sounds. I froze in horror, not knowing what to do. I prayed for it to stop, but the ghost slowly approached me, step by step. I retreated to the corner of the room. I was in a stupor. It seemed to me that something terrible was about to happen. My thoughts came true. I saw a dead man in front of me. He said, "You're lucky, but I'm coming for you." I packed my things and quickly left the house. Jessica stood in the bathroom, brushing her hair before bed. The soft glow from the vanity light cast a warm, reassuring glow over the room. As she looked in the mirror, her heart skipped a beat. Behind the shower curtain, she saw the unmistakable silhouette of a girl with long black hair. Her breath caught in her throat. With shaky hands, Jessica approached the shower. She yanked the curtain open, but the bathtub was empty. Relieved yet still uneasy, she closed the curtain and looked back into the mirror. The ghost was there again, standing right behind her. Jessica turned swiftly. Nothing. She repeated the motion several times, each time more frantic than the last, but the ghost continued to reappear in the mirror and vanish when she turned. Panic set in. She fled the bathroom, her mind racing. Rushing into the bedroom, she woke her husband, Michael. "There's someone in the bathroom," she whispered, her voice trembling. Michael, groggy and annoyed, got up to investigate. He walked through the dark house, every creak of the floorboards amplifying Jessica's fear. When he reached the kitchen, a cold chill ran down his spine. He turned slowly and saw the ghostly girl, her eyes enormous and her mouth twisted into a grotesque wide smile. Michael's scream was cut short as he collapsed, unconscious from sheer terror. Jessica sat on the bed, hugging her knees to her chest, trying to make sense of what was happening. The silence was deafening until she heard slow, deliberate footsteps approaching. The door handle rattled, and then came a relentless pounding. She knew it was the ghost. The door creaked open, and the specter stepped into the room, its eyes fixed on her with malevolent glee. Jessica backed away, her mind screaming for escape. She glanced at the window and made a split-second decision. She threw it open, clambered out, and dropped to the ground below. Running to her car, she fumbled with the keys, finally managing to start the engine. She sped away, glancing in the rearview mirror, half expecting to see the ghost there. For a while, she drove through the night, the dark, empty roads offering a semblance of safety. She thought she had escaped, that the nightmare was over. But then she saw it, those enormous eyes in the rearview mirror. The ghost sat in the back seat, its grin wider than ever. Jessica screamed, swerving the car dangerously. No matter how fast she drove, the ghost remained. It whispered her name, its voice a sinister hiss that chilled her to the bone. In a last, desperate attempt, Jessica pulled over and leapt from the car. She ran into the woods, branches scratching at her skin, her breath coming in ragged gasps. She stumbled and fell, her body trembling with exhaustion and fear. As she lay there, she felt the air grow colder. Slowly, she turned her head and saw the ghost standing over her, its eyes wide and smile impossibly large. Jessica's scream echoed through the night as the ghost descended upon her, and darkness swallowed her whole.